Creating a thriving garden starts with nurturing the very foundation of plant life, your soil. Healthy, fertile soil is the key to vibrant growth, abundant harvests, and resilient plants that can withstand the challenges of changing seasons. Whether you're starting with poor soil or looking to enhance an existing garden, transforming your soil into a rich, living ecosystem can make all the difference. By adopting simple, effective methods, you can boost your garden's productivity while supporting sustainable and environmentally friendly practices. These approaches not only improve soil health, but also create a nurturing environment where plants flourish naturally, ensuring your garden becomes a beautiful and bountiful sanctuary year after year. Follow these amazing tips and watch your garden thriving. Tip number 1. There are numerous advantages to adding organic matter to your garden soil, including increased plant health and productivity. This method makes the soil more fertile, allowing plants to grow stronger by providing the nutrients they require. It also alters the soil structure, allowing it to retain water while allowing air to enter. It also helps to reduce household waste and promotes environmentally friendly gardening practices. A nutrient-rich environment will help your garden grow strong and healthy. Burying kitchen waste in your garden bed is an excellent way to improve soil and promote a healthy garden. It's a simple, natural way to recycle organic waste and convert it into beneficial nutrients for your plants. Here's why you should take this approach and how it works. First, dig a deep trench in your garden bed. This trench will be where your kitchen waste decomposes, away from the surface, preventing pests and odors and allowing the decomposition process to proceed efficiently. The depth ensures that the waste is adequately insulated and in contact with the soil, which contains beneficial microorganisms that aid in decomposition. Next, putting kitchen waste in the trench is a great way to recycle organic material. Kitchen waste, such as vegetable peels, fruit scraps, and even rotten vegetables and fruits, are high in nutrients that plants require. When these materials decompose, they release vital nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium into the soil. More types of kitchen waste result in a broader range of nutrients for your garden. This method not only reduces waste in your home, but it also improves soil fertility, resulting in healthier and stronger plants. The next step after adding your kitchen waste is to sprinkle bone meal. Bone meal contains high levels of phosphorus and calcium, both of which are essential for plant growth. Phosphorus is required for root development and flowering, while calcium aids in the formation of strong cell walls, which improves the plant's overall health. By using bone meal, you ensure that your plants receive a consistent supply of these essential nutrients as the kitchen waste decomposes. Following the bone meal, adding a small amount of fully decomposed manure is extremely beneficial. Manure contains a lot of organic matter and microorganisms, which helps with decomposition. Fully decomposed manure, also known as compost, contains beneficial bacteria and fungi that break down organic materials more quickly and efficiently. This not only speeds up the composting process for kitchen waste, but also adds more nutrients to the soil, making it even more fertile. Finally, covering everything with soil and leaving it for at least 6 weeks before planting allows the decomposition process to continue uninterrupted. This waiting period ensures that the kitchen waste has degraded sufficiently and that the nutrients are available for the plants to utilize. Doing this at the beginning of winter, when nothing is planted in the bed, allows the decomposition process to continue uninterrupted, ensuring that your garden bed is ready for planting in the spring. Tip number 2. If your ground is bad soil and nothing seems to grow there, don't worry. You can turn it into fertile soil with a few simple steps. We'll cover 2 effective methods, and the second one might surprise you. First, building a raised bed garden can significantly improve your soil quality. A raised bed allows you to control the soil mix, ensuring it's rich in nutrients and well-draining. You can buy or build a raised bed frame using wood, bricks, or any available material. Fill it with a good quality soil mix, which can include a blend of compost, topsoil, and other organic materials. This mix creates a nutrient-rich environment for your plants, promoting healthy growth and yielding better harvests. However, if you don't have the resources to build a raised bed, there's an alternative method that works just as well. Start by digging a hole in the ground. The size of the hole should be comparable to that of a good-sized container. This method is essentially creating an in-ground composting system. Once you've dug the hole, fill it with compost or well-rotted manure. If you don't have compost, you can also use kitchen waste, dead leaves, and weeds at the bottom of the hole. These organic materials will decompose over time, enriching the soil with essential nutrients. It's important to note that these materials take a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks to decompose, so it's best to start this process at the beginning of winter, when your garden is not actively growing. After adding the organic materials, cover them with a layer of compost. This top layer of compost will provide an immediate nutrient boost to your plants once you start planting. If you start this process in winter, by the time spring comes around, your soil will be rich and ready for planting. To keep track of where you've dug the holes and added the compost, stick some markers into the ground. This will help you remember where to plant your seeds or seedlings when the planting season begins. By the time you are ready to plant, the organic materials at the bottom of the hole will have broken down, turning into rich, fertile soil that will support the healthy growth of your plants. By using these two methods, you can turn poor soil into a thriving garden bed. Raised beds offer a controlled environment for growing, while the in-ground composting method enhances soil quality naturally and sustainably. Both methods are effective and can be tailored to suit your resources and needs. With a bit of effort and patience, you'll transform your garden into a productive space, yielding abundant harvests. Tip number 3, this process is going to transform your soil into a haven for microorganisms, making it the perfect environment for your plants to thrive. With a few simple steps, you'll create rich, healthy soil that encourages a huge variety of beneficial life forms. Your garden will thank you with vigorous, strong growth and beautiful, productive plants. To start, we'll begin by loosening the soil. If the ground is compacted, use a shovel to break it up and make it easier for plant roots to grow and breathe. This will also help the soil amendments mix in better. Now let's get ready to add some powerful ingredients that will bring your soil to life. First, we'll sprinkle some bone meal on top of the loosened soil. Bone meal is an excellent source of phosphorus and calcium, which are essential for root development and overall plant health. Phosphorus encourages the formation of strong roots and helps plants produce flowers and fruits. Next, we'll sprinkle neem cake powder across the soil. Neem cake is the byproduct of neem seed oil extraction, and it's packed with benefits. It's a natural fertilizer that enriches the soil with nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which are all essential for plant growth. But that's not all. Neem cake also acts as a natural pest repellent, helping to keep harmful soil insects and pests away. Now comes the magic part: charcoal. Charcoal is full of tiny pores that create spaces for soil microorganisms to live. These little rooms provide an excellent home for beneficial bacteria and fungi that help break down organic matter and release nutrients for the plants. But before we can fully utilize charcoal's power, we need to crush it into very small pieces. This allows it to mix easily with the soil and ensures that the benefits are spread throughout the entire garden bed. With the charcoal in its fine form, sprinkle it evenly over the amendments we've already added. At this point, the charcoal is not yet activated for holding microorganisms, but don't worry, we're about to change that. The next step is to add a layer of compost or manure over the top of the charcoal. We're using partially decomposed manure, but if you have fully decomposed compost or manure, that works even better. This organic material will jumpstart the activation process, providing the microorganisms with food and a place to thrive. After spreading the compost or manure, it's time to mix everything together and level the soil. Blend the amendments well, so that they are evenly distributed. To activate the charcoal, we'll give the soil a good watering. The water will help kickstart the microbial activity, allowing the charcoal to begin holding a significant number of beneficial microorganisms. It's important to keep the soil moist, but not soaked, for at least 7 days before planting. This waiting period allows the charcoal to activate fully and gives the manure time to break down completely. By the end of the 7 days, you'll have created a soil that is rich in life. The activated charcoal will continue to hold a great number of beneficial soil microorganisms for years to come, helping your garden stay healthy and productive. Your soil will be filled with the life and nutrients your plants need to grow strong and thrive season after season. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on making your garden the best it can be.